you must be here for your, we'll call it an audition, but we could also call it your job interview. It's a really good one, but you're here because you like jokes, don't you? Good. Jokes is what you want to have when you have a line of work, like we all do here. So, I'd like to thank you for you to come in to join me here today. Yeah, we've had a lot of applicants who have not lived up to expectation. Unfortunately, well, you know, if you try to join a little band of clowns and you don't quite make the cut, then we just, you know, leave them to it, so to speak. So we go through just a little rigorous job interview, and I heard that you are quite the driver. Well, that's good, because we are looking for a driver, and I've heard a lot about you. Yeah, oh yes, I have. And your little talented driving skills. And how about you put those skills to the test? We've got a little opportunity for you, and if it pulls off, and we manage to pull this thing, well, you'll be find yourself in possession a little bit more of a pretty penny, so to speak. But what's even better than that is that you'll be one of us. You'll be, you know, joining us, and we are here to spread, we like to call it a revolution of relaxing anarchy. You know, upset established orders and things like that. You know, these are just tiny little observations which people might think that we do, but what we really do is far more than that. But we don't want to spoil everything here for you, so I'm gonna put you in contact with a doctor of mine. Well, this doctor wants to see you. Yeah, that's right, you. And just give you a good check over. And if, you know, you pass that test, then you go beyond like that. I have quite a lot of contacts in Gotham, you see, so, you know, we like to make sure we look after all its citizens, but especially us. And we're the real deal here in Gotham. We're the clowns which look after everything here. So we gotta make sure that we all have the very best perfect health to make sure that we're all as fit as we need to be, especially if we're gonna pull this one off. But I need someone that I can trust. Well, you see, you come highly recommended, and between you and I, and nobody else, of course, I don't exactly trust all these other clowns that we have here. Don't know, there's something about their face doesn't sit right with me. Not one bit. So I'm looking for a new clown with a better face, someone I could trust a little bit to make sure that we can pull this job off. There's quite a lot of us who will be doing this. We're looking for a very talented, skilled person who, you know, can drive around and all of that. But if if we manage to find the right person, when I've got a good feeling about you, then the rewards will be too much to even think about. Promise you that. So, if you think that you're in possession of these talents that we're looking for, if you think that you wish to spread a little bit of relaxing anarchy in Gotham, then you're in the right place. So, I'd like you to meet my doctor here. Okay, I said that you're coming, so you are interested, are you not? You are. Good, good. I would be if I were you. I'd be very interested. Yeah, so, I'll just give him my card. This one here. If you just give him that little card there, that would take you where you need to go and where you need to be. Okay? Just remember, it's night. And you know what happens at night for certain individuals. So don't attract too much attention, especially if you're driving skills. Okay, this will take you where you need to go. Take this, get them to the doctor. There you go, and get those tests done. And I will be here waiting for your return. Okay, go. Yeah. Okay. Hi. Well, you actually made it. I didn't think you would, you know. I don't know, a lot of people are not cut out. And I didn't think that you would be cut out for this job. Well, it's a very important job. And where better to go and do a job like driving a bus together and actually come out and visit the place where you'll be driving. So this is where we are meeting today. You and I are now standing in front of Gotham, and we're mainly standing here because it is late, and you know what happens when it gets late in Gotham, don't you? We know who's out prowling the city, don't we? Yes, the Batman. He's out there flying around looking for, what do you call them again? Criminals. People like you, and might possibly mean people like me. But I'm not a criminal. I just see the vision that needs to be seen, which other people don't. That is why I'm not a criminal. I just help people realize their full potential by giving them just a little push, just a tiny little push. And then those people with a little bit of, I don't know, say gasoline or a little bit of money, or I don't know, whatever, give them something along those lines which would be perceived as criminal. In your case, it would be a bus. A nice big yellow bus, mind you. But just give them a little thing like that, and they're able to unlock their true potential. And that's my little job here in Gotham. But mainly we're here because we don't want any bats flying around interrupting us. And in order for you to, you know, job. You know, it's a serious job, you know, driving. There's going to be a lot of money in that bus if we manage to pull this off. If we do manage to pull it off, and if you are up to the task, then I'm sure you'll get the most beneficial reward possible. But we won't go into that just yet, because we gotta see if you are eligible for this. You see what I mean? Right. So, how do I know it's even you right now? It could have been some other clown that I was talking to earlier. And that's why I gave you that Joker card. So have you brought it with you? Yeah, well, don't take too much time there, but, you know, have a search around, you know, look in your pockets. Is it got in your pocket somewhere? I don't know. Is it under your shirt or something? I don't know. You look. I gave it to you. You did bring it. There. My calling card. It's a very important card, this one. We call it the Pager card. Just so happens it has a Joker on there, and I use this calling card for very important people, just to let them know that I've been. So I'll take out the card there and make sure that you are then going to be eligible for our little test to make sure that you would be the appropriate person to be driving a bus. So these are just other candidates that we've gone through. You know, we've gone through quite a lot. We've got jokers and clowns and people you think they're important, but they're not. And all of these other candidates that just, some of them, most of them, they're just not up to the task. And how do you feel about bats? Oh, don't you worry, that's what this test is all about. So we're away from Gotham at the moment, so you could see it. I don't know if you could see it. Right up there. See that tower there? That's exactly where we were. Just right there. And we could be there and shining all the lights, but why do that and then attract unwanted attention from unwanted bats when we could be here outside the Gotham area, outside a particular person's jurisdiction, and we can do whatever we need to do, and then when we need to go back into Gotham, we will. But first, you know, being a bus driver, you need to have certain attributes about you. Yeah. So, some of the mobs around here, they're quite a joke. A little bit pathetic. You know, they're just their little gangsters and doing all their little gangster things. And you know what they do with Gotham? They just litter the place. They just, it's unnecessary. And Gotham deserves a better type of criminal. Not that we're criminals, we're clowns. Gotham deserves a full circus of amazing clowns to entertain everyone in Gotham. So we're gonna give it to them. So here you may notice that you can see Gotham Hospital down there. There's one of many in Gotham. I've got some good plans for one of Gotham's hospitals, but I wouldn't want to tell anything yet and spoil the surprise. Okay, so you could see that there, but we're gonna take the hospital and we're gonna bring it all the way down here. And we're gonna perform just a little eye test for you. You know why? Because when you're a bus driver, you need to be able to see things. See things a little bit better. Okay, so we're just gonna begin here. Just gonna put these little glasses on you. Let me know if they fit. Is your vision better? Hello there. Is it a little bit blurry? Well, yeah, that would do it to you. That would, when the lenses is all off. So, at least we know you don't need those. So, that means we can proceed. We're gonna give you a little eye test. The Joker's, you know, just gonna go and check your eyes and give you a little examination there. And oh, where did I get the instruments? Well, I was actually out, and a little while ago I actually went into a doctor's. It's really great there. They have all these types of people there, and on my way out I decided that it would be rude not to leave with a parting gift. So I took just a couple of items just to make sure that all who work with me have perfect health. You know, we gotta make sure we do all the procedures, because that's of course what Gotham, everybody in Gotham would want you to do. And want you, if you work for an employee, you know, if you get hired, you have to have a health check and all that. So I'm gonna stick by those Gotham rules and do all that clown stuff. Okay, so what I'd like you to do, just follow this light. Keep following it. Keep following it wherever it goes. Just keep following it. Keep following the light. There it goes. All the way the other side of Gotham. Keep following the light. Where's it gonna go? I don't know. Is it going to go here? Yeah. Maybe it's gonna go down there. And it's gonna come all the way back here. And then back here. You might see lights like this. So these are the kind of lights which you might expect when you're driving around Gotham. There's this little what you call it, it's like a Batmobile. Yeah, and it has all these lights on there, and when you're driving that bus, if you get that little Batmobile thing or that motorbike thing he's got, Bat bike, you might find that you'll get a couple of these in your face. You can't see where you're going. You have no idea where you're going. You might see all these things whooshing around, going all the way around here. Around here, you don't know where it's going. It's all over the place, and you're just trying to drive a bus. So you have to make sure that you can adapt to these little situations. So just keep looking at the light for me. Just keep looking, and I'll make sure that you're up to perfect health in that department. So I'd like to formally welcome you to the Joker Doctor Surgery. And we're on the move. We're on the move. Just keep following that light. Keep following this one. This little light here. Here it goes. Round it goes. And then up it goes. Here comes another one. There it is. So if you keep looking at that, keep looking, that Batmobile's getting awfully close. You can't see anything where we're going. But that doesn't seem to faze you too much now, does it? Well, what I see so far is quite good. So I think that your eyesight is pretty good. So I think you'll be able to handle if we run into some annoying bats. But that's why we try to do this at daytime. Makes it a little bit more fun. Okay. One more. Perfect. I think that your eyesight is pretty good. So I wouldn't be doing my job as a professional clown, joker, surgeon, doctor, GP if I didn't have a good check of your eyes to make sure that everything is looking healthy there for you. So I'm just gonna come a little bit closer here. I've seen how they do this. Yeah, looking good. And again, just have a good look here. What I'm looking for is good health, and see if I can see any fear. That's what we don't want. We don't want any fear. We like a lot of loyalty in our department and a lot of good things going on like that. So we gotta make sure that we don't see any fear here, and I don't see any there. Okay, so if you could just open wide for me here. Yeah, just open wide. Just open wide there. Yeah, just have a nice little check. Checking your mouth. Yeah, yeah. The communication's good. Everything's looking good there. Yeah, that's looking really, really good. Yeah, just keep your mouth open there. Okay, just have a look. Now we'll do at the top there. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Right. So, that was your little medical examination, and we were able to determine a couple of things there for you. So in order to be a good bus driver, then you gotta have good vision. It's gotta be perfect vision. You gotta see where you're going, especially in daytime, especially at nighttime, with all the lights shining in your face and from the Batmobile. You just never know. So we gotta do these tests, and whilst we're doing these tests, you passed with flying colors. So congratulations with that. This calls for a little celebration, don't you think? So, oh, don't mind those toes. We'll just leave them here. So when I knew that you was coming here, I thought, well, why not have a perfect view of the city here before we take you to the next stage. Where we'll be going next is just part of the process for joining our little band of merry men together. And once we've gone and completed here, had your little celebration, then we can then move on to the little bank where you're gonna open an account. I think I've been talking to the bank manager there. He's very eager to see you, you know, and if he likes you, then we can proceed even further for the next test. But as I said, I knew if you had passed, that I'd have a little celebration here for you. So I set up some fireworks down by the dock there, you know, just a little firework display, which I thought perhaps you would like to see. You know, we don't want to attract any unwanted attention, especially if we're up there and we get a better view from there over here. So I've got a little button here, maybe you'd like to press. Okay, you just press the top of that button and we'll see some fireworks. Yeah, that's right, you just press on the top of that button there. Okay, I'm not pressing it. No, this is a nice little present for you. So you press that. Did you press it? maybe I should take that for you. Well, that's what you get for being wireless these days. Don't you worry though, we have a backup here. I thought about this, so perhaps I'll do it this time. Okay, over in that direction there. Have a good look. Well, what can you do? Right, so I think I'm gonna have to leave you a card again, just to make sure that you get into the bank and the next stage, to make sure if you're gonna be eligible for the next part of the process. So you'll find all that you need to know at that bank. Okay, so you take my card there and you just show this card, okay, to the bank manager there, and they'll take you on and fill you in what you need to know. Okay, so you take that card there. Right, I've got to head back to my headquarters, which is just all of Gotham. Okay. I'm the bank manager here. I believe you've got a card there for me. That's great. Thank you so much. That means that you're eligible to join our little bank here. So, have you had an account with us before? You haven't. So this would be your first time with us here at the bank. Well, there's no better time to become a member, I should say friend of the bank, than now. So we gotta make sure that you're eligible to make sure you can open up an account with us. Understand that you might have a slight large deposit heading into it soon as well, so we're very keen here at the bank to get an account set up here for you, so you can make all of that savings and get a lot of interest on that, etc., etc. It's one of the perks of being on this bank. So we're gonna get you all joined up and make sure that you are indeed eligible to be a prestigious member of this bank. Right. So, okay, I don't know if you've been to banks before. Oh, silly me. Oh dear. But you have to go through all of the procedures. You know, it's Gotham after all. You know what they're like. They like to do all these stupid little things to make it seem like they're in control, but they're not one bit. So we have a policy here at this bank to welcome all newcomers such as yourself who especially want to insert a large deposit of cash into their account. So that's what we do here. Okay, so let me just take out the computer here. Right, a little bit hot out of the press. So gotta take some little details from you. Okay, you know, all of that important stuff you have to do to open a bank. Right. Okay, so are you planning on inserting any, I don't know, money soon when you open up your account? Perfect. That's what we like to hear. Okay, and do you think you're gonna invest in, I don't know, anything in Gotham? You are. Good. And as far as investments go, would you be, I don't know, consider being open to new opportunities? You would. Good. I must say it's looking quite promising here for you so far. You're exactly the type of person we like here at the bank, you know. People like you. No doubt very talented, underappreciated. Here, we value that. Here. Okay. So, what's your preferred some transactions that you like? Do you deal with monetary items, or perhaps you like to do things wireless? You like to do it the old-fashioned way. These are good answers, you know. Right, this is all looking really promising for you. However, come closer. Come closer. Right, I'll come closer to you. So, just between you and I here, sometimes banks can't be all that safe. You know what I mean? So, I don't want anyone to listen to this, but you sometimes get robbers at a bank. Would you be interested in something like that? That's because you're high class of criminal here in Gotham. It would be too easy. We wouldn't want that, would we? Also, there's just a slight little chance that the bank might attract attention of unwanted individuals. Some of the sort of winged variety. Would you have a problem with that? Just a problem of these sorts of people here? You wouldn't? Oh, good. These are really good answers. One more thing. Do you drive? You do. Excellent. Do you have any experience driving near banks and away from them at high speeds? That would be quite perfect, you know. Right. Well, I used to have a friend. He was a bus driver. Had some scars, though. Did you want to know how he got his scars? Come here, I'll tell you. One day, my friend, he was driving a bus. He was a good friend. And it was a little bit rainier than usual. Lots of rain going everywhere. You couldn't see a damn thing where he was going. Unfortunately, it was too much rain. So we stopped the bus. He was going quite fast. When he got off the bus, he stepped in a puddle and slipped. Fell on his face. And then, unfortunately, he hit himself right there. He got a little scar. Like this. And now he's always a happy bus driver. However, this bus driver, he doesn't like driving buses anymore. That's the only thing. So, we're looking for a very special bus driver. One who drives fast. And when it comes to banks, do you like fast transactions? Good, good. There'll be lots of that here. Excitement and, of course, you get a little bit of justification. You know, you feel that at this bank we offer a lot of good things here for all its customers, and you like all that. Good. Well, that's very promising. So I think that this is all set up. I'm just gonna move that over there. Yeah, a little bit distracting there. So I think that you're very eligible to join us here at the bank. So I think we've got some things here that you might be interested in. So you just let me know. Do you like that sound? Is it good? Do you like that sound? Good. Well, what about this one? Do you like that sound? Good. Well, here at our very specialist Gotham Bank, here for, you know, intelligent clowns, one with some class. We like to use a lot of this stuff here at this bank. We got a lot of it, but we need more. So if you like that sort of sound, how about we make it just a little deposit here for you for your bank account? So I'll give that to you. Okay, now you hold on to it, and now you'll give that to me. Great. Okay, so I'll put that in there as a little investment for you, and perhaps this time tomorrow that would have quadrupled. We're talking millions here. Quite a lot. Okay, that's the kind of money we like here at the bank. So if you like all this stuff, then I think you're gonna do good. So I think you're very eligible here, and I thank you for joining with us here at the bank. So you take some of this stuff with you. You know, go get yourself something nice. Might I recommend a nice little clown outfit or something like that, just to really stand out in Gotham? Great. Okay, so you take all of this materialistic stuff, and oh, you just take my card there. You take that card, take you where you need to go for your final process. You know what I mean? There you go. So, you're back, and here you are. Well, you would have thought that you would be so well suited for this little particular job that we'll be doing. So I'm going to tell you all about it, everything that you need to know, on a need-to-know basis. So I highly recommend that you don't tell any of the other clowns here. You know, if I were you, I would just keep it between yourself. That way that you ensure that you get an even bigger reward. I promise you that. It's all about loyalty here. We all look after each other. Okay, so that's kind of like our motto here. Excellent. So you've had your health examination. Everything's looking perfect. You've opened up a bank account. Very important for a job like this. So all that's left is for you to just have a little smarten up there. And I think it's time you had just a little bit of a shave. I say this just because I don't want you to look suspicious when you're driving that yellow bus, especially with a clown mask on your face. You see? So we don't want that beard to get in the way or anything like that. No, 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 no. We want you to be nice, clean shaven, feeling nice, you know, and smart for this particular job that we're going to be doing. Right, so don't you worry that I have everything that I need here. Okay. So, have you seen one of these before? No? Oh, sorry. Where are my manners? Let me take off my gloves there for you. Because this is a very hygienic barbershop. Funny, you should mention barbershops. I've also been to a really nice barbershop. I've been to a really nice barbershop and a bank and a doctor's surgery. I've been to them all, and I managed to acquire little souvenirs as I go to all these places. Right. So, I know all about these little processes. We gotta make sure that we implement all of those in our little operation that we've got here. So, do you have personal preference here? Got a black one here. More, yeah, right. Okay, so we got our foam. Foam here. So I'm just gonna put a little special ingredient there for you. Okay, so we're just gonna give that a little bit of a mix there. I think it requires just a little bit more special ingredient in there. There we go. We're gonna make sure that this consistency is right where we need it to be. Okay, that means that we'll ensure the closest shave here for you. You know? Right. I think that's looking good to me. So, just apply this to your face, so you keep nice and still for me. That's good. You keep perfectly still there, and I'll just put this where it needs to be. You know, could go a little bit faster, but then we could go a little bit slower. There's no rush here. No rush. I mean, apart from the Batman could be standing against the window right now and flying in. And then we gotta go a little bit faster. But he's not. So we can go nice and slow. You know. Take our time with this. But then again, the job is tomorrow, so maybe we'll want to go a little bit faster. Okay, so that's looking good to me. Right. So, let me just get that off there for you. Right, I'm just gonna do under here, there for you. So we do it nice and carefully for you. all that's left is the other side there. Just gotta make sure that that's all gonna be nice and smooth there for you. Great. So, as I said, I would be informing you of what we're gonna be doing with the driver, with your attributes. You clearly are the clown for the job, which means that I can now tell you what we plan to do. So, we have acquired, or will be acquiring tomorrow, a little bus. And there's a little team of clowns, my favorite clowns, mind you. And we plan to go into Gotham in the daylight with our masks on, to make everybody happy. And then each of us have a specific job to do. And that job is going to entail everybody to use their skills. And they've all gone through this process together. We're all part of the same team here. We've had health checks and all of that stuff. Everybody's opened the bank, equal share and all that stuff. And we're gonna go and drive to the bank. And we've got a solid team. And we're gonna take as much bags of cash as we possibly can. And then you, by the end of it, will see me and all the other clowns, hence why we've got a school bus. Just take all the other clowns with us too. And we're gonna drive off with all of our savings, which we've just acquired from Gotham Bank. You see? And then what we will do with all those savings, well, we'll invest it. Here's the beautiful part. We'll invest it back into Gotham, because they deserve it, They deserve all of that money to be spent wisely. I'm a bit of an investor myself, and I know what's good for Gotham, and I think this is probably going to be the best way to look after it, So, congratulations, you are going to be the bus driver. Right. You've passed the test with flying colors. Finally, just a little bit there. And again on the other side. Perfect. So, I'm going to give you something now. Okay. There's going to be a lot of clowns there tomorrow. But both you and I are going to be wearing the same mask. Okay, so you make sure that you keep this mask on. Okay, so I know it's you, and you know it's me. And we've got a little bit of a drive to get through tomorrow. But I'm sure it's going to be great. So, are you feeling relaxed now? And relaxed that we know that with your talents they're going to be put to good use. And we're going to spread this relaxing anarchy to all of our friends at Gotham, and hopefully the Batman as well. That is sort of the main goal here. So we can get to work and give this city the type of people it deserves. And that will be you and I, and some other people too. So I think that it's been a successful night for you, and I'd like to welcome you with us. So we got a busy day tomorrow, so you go do what you need to do, all that thing. Oh, and yeah, just take that. You keep hold of my calling card, and I'll be in contact tomorrow and let you know what's going on. But I suggest that you should probably get a little bit of rest now. You know, make sure you get some sleep, some good sleep. We don't want any tired clowns on the job, now do we? No. So you take that, take my calling card, and we'll get in touch. Right. Take care. Cheerio.